Also, it's not a flex to have videos I posted publicly. Everybody has access to them. You know that, right? She went live because she knew I was already outside. That's why she went live. It was an alibi, if you will. But more importantly, why aren't you texting me back, Lou? Why aren't you texting me back? I know why. I know why. I don't know how many times I have to prove, hi, that is your number. She answered the phone, yes. She answered the phone. Right. You're a liar. I don't know how many times that is your number. And then you're screaming, call it, like we don't know that you could put it on Do Not Disturb. Multiple people have spoken to you on that number, Lou. Also, you must not know how easy it is to get a phone number. You don't know that, huh? Do you know anything? I guess not. But now you look silly. You look silly running your mouth, threatening me, and I go there and you don't even step outside the door. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, just so you know. Also, I have another clip of her that I want to address. Courtney, you're right. Those girls, it's terrible. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Is it here?
Why are we not in Florida real quick?
Oh.
Why? Why?
Florida came to you, bitch. You just don't have the balls. You might have the mouth, but you're a coward. Embarrassing.
Nah, this bitch over here talking shit about you and her. Stay talking about y'all. That
All you do is lie. That's it. There's something that I wanted to address. I gotta find it though. Hold on. Is it this one?
that was kind of scary. If you know, you know. My dad was at a cancer doctor in the city.
I appreciate you, DB.
And the towers went down. Oh, Lord.
How'd he get home, liar? I want to know how to get home. You're a liar. You're a liar. If your father was in the city, how did he get home from that doctor? Tell me. I appreciate y'all. I want to know how he got home.
So when I see certain things like that, that just was a big fucking trigger, bro. Oh, that scared me. All I was thinking, oh, God. Oh, you don't want to know what the fuck I was thinking. Oh, just please pray. Pray for everybody.
I appreciate you, Slida.
A lot of that smoke from the Twin Towers damaged my mom and dad's lungs. Probably me and my sister, too. I wouldn't know. We were in, like, the teen area, so... Oh, a cardinal! Mom, come here!
First of all, you fucking moron. Cardinal is Indiana's state bird, dummy. I appreciate you, DB. Secondly, if your father was in the city on 9/11, I want to know how he got home. Imagine using a fucking major event as a means to get sympathy. You're a liar. You're a liar. You think that, like, I don't know why you think this, but, like, you try to flex like you're from New York. You're not. You are from upstate New York, and it is very difficult. Everything shut down that day. I had to walk home from the city to Staten Island. So I want to know how your father got home, because everything was shut down. We had to walk home. So he walked upstate. I'm just wondering, how did he get there? She said she was in the teen section. I know I'll never get the answer because she's lying. You think that like by saying you think by saying that like you're from New York, like that makes you look cool. But you're nothing New York. New Yorkers don't claim you. Ain't no fucking way somebody, I appreciate y'all, ain't no fucking way somebody would come to my fucking house and I would hide inside. That too, Corky. You're right. You're using an event that traumatized people. Right. We would never. You're right. You're not wrong. New Yorkers would never weaponize. Okay. Oh, I appreciate you. You, and I don't mean to, like what I'm about to say, I don't want people to take offense to it, but 9/11 affected the country, not the way it affected New Yorkers. You have no idea that those kids had to sit in the school and wait for parents to pick them up, and some of their parents never picked them up. You have no idea what it's like for people to not have a single identifying part and have to hold a memorial and then do another one 5 years later because a bone fragment was found. You don't know what you're talking about, and you shouldn't use events like that. Hi, Raggedy. Also, Raggedy asked you once why you ran in Perez Hilton's live. But yet this morning you made it seem like she's following you around. Bitch, nobody is following you around. Hi, JC. You are a fucking joke. If you were a joke before, you're an even bigger joke now. I know. Yeah, she said you were chasing her around asking her why you ran. You did run. You didn't come outside. You are a joke. You were a joke before I called your bluff. Now you're an even bigger joke. I know. She's full of shit, y'all. She's full of shit. Hi, Lulu. I don't know how much proof I have to post. I could keep going. You could continue lying. Hi, Lily. But we know over here. I don't know how many times I have to prove it. So if that's not your number, why is your PayPal and your Venmo and somebody spoke to you on that phone, why is that number match? I'm just wondering. Why does the number other people spoke to you on? Yes. Oh, you want a Mickey Mouse fan? I'll show him again. Right? Here's the text. Look at the number. Clear your screen if you have to. All right? I didn't see it. I'm really behind with Gabby, y'all. I want y'all to look at the number at the top. All right? What's that, Lou? Tell me again, it's not your number. So it's not your number, but people spoke to you on it. When I called, you answered the phone. It's linked to your PayPal and your Venmo, but it's not your number? It's not your number? You didn't get those text messages? You didn't answer the phone when I called? No? Fucking liar. You're a liar. I know it's her number. Oh no, I'm sorry. Do you want a box? All she does is lie. But show some proof. Because as far as everybody else is concerned, you're just a coward. You knew I was there, and that is why you went live. No, Charlie, she's not quiet. She's desperately trying to find a narrative that maybe people will believe. I have been, for 5 years, begging somebody to pull up. Begging, okay? I did go to the door. I did go to the door. Did you not know that? Of course she denies it. Of course she denies it. She'll deny it. Yo, I don't think she's capable of telling the truth. Because, and let me explain, all right? You're hearing different versions because she does a live, right? And she lies through her fucked up teeth, right? And then she sees other bits and pieces, right? No, she doesn't. No, you're good. She sees bits and pieces and tries to fit that into the story because she thinks it makes it more believable. Do you understand? And she does that, but the only thing she does is it makes her look bad because show proof. You got cameras, don't you? Prove it. Nobody believes their words. Not when I have receipts. So I'll say it again, just so that no. So she has where her complex is, right? If you watch that video, you see when I filmed me driving through and making the U-turn, right? Before I did that, there's like it's like a trailer park, right? But it's in front of that. There's a house on the corner. They hate you. They cannot stand you. Okay, both corners actually, because I talked to those people before I filmed going in and making the U-turn. Okay, I made that U-turn and I sat there in front of your house. Ma'am, you're a liar. You're a liar. I also want to know is if that was your neighbor, that woman. I never said I spoke to a woman. I never said I spoke to your kids. That never happened. So where's that coming from? How did the neighbor know where to find my video? Anybody have an answer? I really want to know the answer. Interesting. See, Lori, you are never oh, Christina, there's a playlist on my YouTube channel that'll catch you up. Yep, exactly. She went live. She knew I was outside when she went live, y'all. She knew I was there. She's lying. That's why she went live. And I don't know how many times, I appreciate you, Squish. Like, how much proof do I have to put out? And that's what's so embarrassing is that instead of just saying I ran my mouth on the internet, Mickey Mouse fan, you said this in a video, right? I've always been the same way. If you're honest with me, let me decide how I feel about it. I'll be mad, you understand? But at least I can trust the words that are coming out of your mouth. I've always been that way. But you are getting on the internet and you are trying to lie. And it's never going to work because, again, you don't know what this device holds. You sure don't. I've said it a million times. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you, Rose Sophie. I've said it a million times. I never put out everything I have. Me too. But that's what's so embarrassing. And what we're watching with her is sort of like narcissistic collapse. Right? Hi, Jerry. Hi. She can't handle the fact that this bravado that she has put on the internet for damn near 2 years, I just shattered it with one action. One action. Hi. I went there and called her bluff. And when she didn't step outside that door, she proved that she is all talk. Right, that's a lie too. That's a lie. But how would you, if, let's just say, all right, I appreciate Roseanne. Let's just say that's true. How would she know that? How would she know that? It's not. I sat there legitimately texting her, you're not going to come outside? Ain't no way. No way. But now she knows, everybody else knows, all she is fucking mouth behind the screen. Recap, Lori has been threatening me for 6 months, okay? I went to her house and she didn't come outside. That's the recap. She has been lying since. And you would think that she would learn a lesson, right? Don't threaten people. You don't know who's who. You don't know. I could have had it easily taken care of without fucking moving an inch. I chose to take the risk so that I could beat your motherfucking ass myself. She'll never get one. She can't. Her mental state would DQ her. So she can't stand that now everybody knows that she's a weak bitch. Everybody. What Luke said, she said recently, she said she's got somebody in Florida. Tell them to come. Tell them to come. I'll wait. Because guess what? I'm not you. You show up at my door, I'm going to handle business. I don't know why people think that, like, some people really live that life. You're just not one of them. I appreciate you, Simply Me. Also, I saw somebody comment about my Discord server. I do have a server, right? But I'm in the middle of, if anybody in here knows how to do this and you can contact me. Hi, Bon Diggity. It's crazy over here. We deal with the lolcows. And I'm not normally green. It's just something that I do on Wednesdays. I haven't figured out, I'm doing away with subscriptions. I've been trying to get it done for a while. I'm just not technical enough to understand how to do it. So I'm going to do away with the descriptions and actually put the server behind the paywall. I'm working on it. I just haven't figured out the integration of it all. But she doesn't. She doesn't. Oh, hi. I hope you're doing all right. I appreciate you. She doesn't have self-respect, y'all. She fucked her cousin. The fuck? No, she's not in Florida. She's in Indiana. She had a full-on relationship with her cousin, y'all. And flexes it. You're right. He was 19. She was 39. Maybe you're the one with the PDF tendencies, ma'am. You are. The fuck? Weirdo? I know, it's so gross, y'all. So gross. They were getting married, I know. Oh, yeah. Right. Cousins. You're right. I think she moved around, but I think she's primarily from, like, Wappingers. So, I appreciate you, Terry. I want to know how your father got home on 9/11. That's what I want to know. Right. Oh, thank you, allegedly. Sorry, I got like a hiccup. Darren, okay, she did run from Florida. And you know what? I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. If DCF did their job here, I really think that those kids would have had a chance to be different. But unfortunately, the years of being with, I appreciate you, being with Lou has really just made the trauma so much worse. And that's sad. But, Darren, okay? Lou, you allowed how many PDFs near your kids? Honestly, I want to know. Because I know of at least 3. I agree. It's sad, but whatever. I know of at least 3. All right. One of those is named Darren. Okay. Lori loves to get on her platform and defend him. Okay. No, they're back with her by default. You didn't win those kids back, bitch. You got them by default. Okay. She does. She said the 8-year-old lied about her age. And also, hold on, y'all, puzzle piece, bear with me. Also, I just want to be like 100% clear about something, all right? I don't give a fuck how good a PDF is doing, okay? There are a lot of things that I can kind of look past if somebody tries to be a better person. PDF is never going to be one of them. You understand me? I appreciate y'all. It is never going to be somebody that I say, well, they took accountability. Never. Wood chipper. Full stop. But for you to get on the internet and say, if you only know, you're good. If you only know how good he's doing, nobody cares. He's a PDF. The fuck? What are you talking about? And I agree. However, Lou doesn't have the understanding that pedophilia is one of the only psychopathologies that there is no cure for. It's like an obsessive compulsive. You understand? Like they obsess until they commit. Does that make sense? And she doesn't have the like mental awareness to know how serious that is. You shouldn't be talking about anybody's parenting if you allowed more than one PDF near your children. Also, saying, I'll rock orange for mine. Why is Stephen Puma walking around? Huh? If you will stand 10 toes down for yours and rock orange, why is that man out of prison? You should have taken care of it then. Right, Epstein was a whole billionaire. Guess what? Still a fucking PDF. So if you rock orange for yours, why is that man still living, breathing, potentially hurting more children? Hi, Billie Jean. I'm just wondering, you know, because you rock orange. You don't rock anything. Couldn't even come outside, ma'am. Exactly. There is no fucking way that man would have lived. But if we really want to get technical, hi Amber, I hope you're doing well. If you really want to get technical, okay, you sent your kid in there. Girl, mothers don't do that. The risk doesn't outweigh the benefit. And you don't understand that. And then you didn't even follow through, file a police report, nothing? You are the company you keep. Show me your friends and I'll tell you what you are. I appreciate you, Roseanne, but you could bet your motherfucking ass that man would have never made it to a courtroom. So, you'll rock orange, you look silly saying that. And don't forget that we all watched you trigger your children for fucking internet attention. Do you remember that? I'm going to play that video. Let's go to that video, shall we? Because that is one of the sickest things I have ever seen a mother do. A mother wouldn't do that. Right, I'm going to get it. All right, but we're going to need a trigger warning in the chat. Hold on. because I couldn't even believe it. Yo, I agree, H2O, I agree. It's clearly not, it was what, y'all, I mean it when I say that it is one of the grossest things I've ever seen a parent do in my life. I'm gonna be 47 in October, ever in my life. Hi. Hold on. My head is still throbbing, y'all. I can't believe it's not working. I took Motrin, but I had to put something in my stomach first because it bothers my stomach if I don't. Is this it? Hold on. It was... Hello, y'all. This isn't it. Just bear with me 1 second, y'all.
Didn't somebody say they had a...
Go back. This is it, I think. I want everybody to pay attention to the video, this video, because it appears that in the span of 6 hours, trigger warning, things rapidly change. This is disgusting behavior. And to all of those mods that think this is okay, there's a special place in hell for y'all. Let's get into it.
Then about 2 days later, someone came in the chat talking about my address.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah, but these...
Again, using her children, okay? Again. Clear the comments for me, please, mod. Can a mod turn the comments off for now? Trigger warning. I want to make sure that I appreciate you, Tori. Can we... Right. Same, Dobby. Same. Thank you.
Yes was the one that found that, because I'm telling you, they motherfucking watching, bro. From YouTube.
Right.
12/6/24, 5:20 a.m.
Oh, they watching, bro.
Yeah.
Really watching.
Well,
So I'm gonna let you know now, if this man finds my kids of where they are at, and he comes here in any way, shape, or form, or even finds out the state we in, I'm coming for you.
No, you're not.
Hey, I'll come back. I gotta Google it.
Slowly.
I left the time and date of that live visible for a reason, okay? In that clip, she says, if that man ever finds us, right? So I want to know how we got from if that man ever finds us to that man found your kids on YouTube and texted you. How did we get from point A to point B? Because you're a fucking liar. That's how. I have asked repeatedly for proof that you've been doxxed. I've not received a goddamn thing. Do you know what doxing means, Lori? Doxing is not somebody saying they know where you live. That's not doxing. Doxing is somebody taking your public, private information and bringing it public. Nobody has done that to you. I have not seen your phone number. I have not seen your address. In fact, the way that I personally found out where you lived is because of the surroundings that you showed on your own live. And I have never made that information public.
it's not working that way.
Nope. So it's time for, DCS to put a stop to that. Because that is actually putting my kids at risk, because this man could be out of prison.
Your kids are at risk when they're with you. You're the problem, not everybody
Who
else.
knows? And if he finds out where my kids are at, oh God.
If.
Well,
It's not gonna be pretty.
Same state as you, right?
no, he's in Florida.
Florida. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's good.
Yeah. But it's just the fact that my kids are so scared of this man, of, shit just happening again and finding them, and these motherfuckers go and do that shit. And
I just want to make something extremely clear to you. You are the reason that your kid's trauma is all over the internet, because you couldn't keep your mouth shut and needed sympathy and fucking money. Okay? That's first of all. Second of all, that man is incarcerated. This is that man, Lori. Incarcerated. No longer incarcerated. So I want to know how this was being talked about in the middle of last night, and then by noon today, you all of a sudden got a text message from a man that is currently incarcerated, which I understand the prison phones can get in there, but you also changed your number how many? 13, 14 times since then?
fuck you! Pull the fuck up, bitch. Pull up, baby. Pull up, baby. Talk the fucking shit.
12:06, 12:30, 6 hours later.
Go, buddy, Billy, they'll tell you where the fuck I'm at. They told everybody anyway. I got it, Faith. I got it. Yup. Don't fucking forget it either, baby.
Embarrassing.
Suck a dick, bitch. Yeah, it went too motherfucking far, baby. Too motherfucking far. I sat here told you motherfuckers that some shit happened to my kids in fucking Florida, right? Did I or did I motherfucking not? Yeah, I sure did. I'm at work getting Christmas ready, you know? Christmas. I have to go to the police station. Why? Why? Because you motherfuckers
She didn't, but
that want to record and do all this shit and be so invested, the motherfucker that fucked with my kids found out where the fuck they at. I got a text while I was at work.
embarrassing.
And said I can't hide my kids too long and that he'll be getting them. You motherfucker touching my kids again.
I want to be clear at how disgusting it is that you did that, re-victimizing your kid for what? For what, Lori? First of all, you're one of the weakest bitches that I've encountered on the fucking internet. That's first and foremost. You don't want to know why? Nobody would do that. No real fucking mother would re-traumatize their children for fucking attention on the internet. You are completely disgusting. And that live alone is grounds for removal. Do you understand that? I'm really starting to think that you don't want them in your house, because there is no way that somebody that is conscious of that them being watched would fucking act this way. You're a fucking liar. You're gonna tell me that in the span of 6 hours, that man in prison found out that your kids were where they are because of YouTube? Is that what you're going with? The fact that you re-traumatized that kid proves that you have no business having custody of her. That is disgusting. You are disgusting for that.
So I went to the police department.
She did it.
My caseworker took me there. I showed him. I said, look, man, there's, obviously, there's a lot of shit going on with this fucking shit. I said, he found my fucking kids off of YouTube, bro.
I appreciate you.
YouTube. And then I get a message that says I can't hide my kids too long, that he's coming for them. Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm telling you what. Stephen James Puma, you think you got the balls to touch my babies again? Come get 'em, baby. Come get 'em. Come get 'em, big boy. Come. You think me throwing my glasses and shit at a cop was bad? Come get 'em. Come.
You wouldn't come outside.
Get 'em, Stephen. Come get 'em, baby. Because you have me and Andy on that ass. Bet money on that shit. Actually, Andy don't stand a chance because I'm going to eat you the fuck up, boy. What you did to them, I'm going to do to you. That part, baby. That part. So you got the balls to come fucking get them because you know where they're at? Leave Florida. Come get them then. Come get them. I'm ready. 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 My fucking kids are fucked up, bro.
I hope that that man takes your children from you when you guys go to court, because you are unstable. You are unstable. The fact that your daughter heard all of this turns my stomach. All for what? For what, Lori? Some fucking sympathy and attention on the fucking internet? I filed a FOIA. I will know if a police report was filed. Okay? You are disgusting. This is one of the grossest things I have ever seen somebody do for attention. Because a normal mother, if that actually happened, they would be in the kid's bedroom comforting that kid, not telling the fucking internet about it. You're gonna have a rough ride, Lori. Good luck. You could turn it back on. I've ever seen a mother do, I fucking mean it. Mothers don't do that. Mothers don't do that. So, again, what was the point? Right. Hi, Green Eyed Girl. I appreciate you, Chrissy. Yep. Yep. And she never filed a report. That's true. No FOIA. No report came back with a FOIA. So you triggered your kid, straight lied, and don't get me wrong, he is not a good man. He is a PDF. Okay? But why did... Right, disgusting. And then you don't even come outside? Girl. Stop, Veda. That's like... Stephen James Puma is a PDF. He is 100% a PDF. She didn't even report the crime in Florida. Yep. There was no reason. She just wanted attention. So she lied. I missed that motorcycle. What'd you say? Listen, how embarrassing. I don't even know how embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed. You told me to come there and you couldn't even come out the door? Yep. Attention, money, and she wanted Andy. Yep. She was trying to get Andy pissed off. That's exactly what it was. But mothers wouldn't do that. Mothers don't do that. Yep. Remember? I know. She wanted to write. She did, and she did. You're right. But if you remember, that was right when no, she didn't report it. That was right when Andy came to TikTok, so he wasn't very familiar with things like that. I think that instance really opened his eyes up to the fact that, like, she will do anything, right? Timu Tupac, so fucking embarrassing. And imagine acting like that and somebody pulls up to your house, you don't even come outside. I know. And that's the thing. She could keep lying, right? It's not gonna make Lupac, right? It's never gonna, yep, Gabby Cole and DCF. She uses these things that, like, to kind of rile people up, you know? Because without it, she doesn't get any attention, you know? People are done with her. People are done with her. Yeah, she had to get the dog first. Well, she's lucky. Because I'd have taken that dog from you right after I left you laying bleeding in the street. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. But stop lying, Lou. All she does is lie. You're right. You're right. I would be so embarrassed if, like, I was threatening somebody and they showed up to my door after being invited and I didn't come outside. And she doesn't know how to handle the fact that she now looks like a whole ass coward. So she's just lying and making it worse. It's so bad. I have such a bad headache, y'all. That was Motrin that I took, by the way. What up, motorcycle?
Pride was probably pissed off that she didn't take him down there so she could get a new life.
I know. When I saw, I was like, no, ma'am. And we all know that she can't move very fast. Like, she gets out of breath walking, you know? But I would have 100% taken that dog. 100%. What?
The service dog was going to protect her?
Yeah, the service dog.
You know, she's the one that wouldn't fly. So friendly.
Would be embarrassed, but I don't think she feels embarrassment. I think that's like a big part of the problem is that she doesn't feel embarrassment.
No, it brings her more attention. She has been saying your name nonstop to get anybody in there acting Billy Badass.
I know.
Like, girl,
but now there's no reason for it, right? She's continuing to lie. And people know she's lying. She doesn't care. She doesn't care.
For anybody that doesn't know, at one point she was hiding behind her blinds at her old apartment with a butter pokey, because I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
And calling the popo on any car who drove by.
Yes. But she also called and said that people sent her, what was it? Somebody sent Lisa like concrete and some other shit. She lied to the police and said that it was her that they sent these things to. Yes,
Yeah.
cinder blocks. That's right. Yeah, she said it was squishy, and then she said it was allegedly. It was neither. It was just me. So that's even more of a reason for you to look terrible. You couldn't come outside. It was just
Cinder
me.
blocks of manure.
Yeah. Hold on, allegedly. Clear it up too. They do. The cops, the neighbors, everybody. Crazy.
You
Where
guys.
did you even come from?
Listen, I'm at home fighting this hantavirus over here. I don't know if that's what I have. Nobody, I'm kidding. But I'm being haunted, and now I'm on a road trip. Listen.
Like, where did you even come from, though?
Apparently I live in Canada, and I came the long way. Yeah, some people thought I think they were confusing me with maybe Nikki and thought that I lived in Canada. I don't live in Canada. I am in the U.S. However, I did not make that trip. And boss lady, boss lady, if you don't know me by now, I don't take a lot of things seriously, especially you. And just because I was joking that if Savannah got to go, or Savannah can't go if I don't get to go, is what I said. That doesn't mean I went, stupid. Quit feeding Lou this shit because you don't want to come on with your whole chest and say something stupid that you know is a fucking lie. So you're having Lou do it for you? That's sad.
I was supposed to meet other people, like, along the way, but I was so tired, y'all. Like, I was so tired. I'm still really tired, but I really don't like not keeping my word. And, like, so I figured I would just do this and then go about my day, you know?
And confirm, Savannah didn't go either. None of us went.
No.
You fucking weirdos.
Just me. And my brother was with me, and he was aware, like, if I get arrested, just bail me out. You know, like, it was
Holy
all
shit.
taken care of. Yeah.
Lou, you're listening to Boss Lady, who I think didn't she have to unblock you to be able to communicate with you just now? I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're right. Maybe it was. You're right. Maybe it was Lisa Richard. I took Lisa with me.
Girl, Lou doesn't know who the fuck I am, which makes me kind of sad because I've made some fun videos about you, Lou. But
Yeah.
maybe research, figure out who the fuck you're talking about before you jump on the whole
doesn't.
internet. And
I appreciate you, Kathy. She doesn't. She just
love you too,
believes
girl.
anything that somebody says, and she runs with it, and then she winds up looking dumb. Like Mickey Mouse fan says, she has egg on her face every single time.
Every time. And now she's just going to pivot to something else or exploit something else or get into
No,
somebody
she's
else's
gonna
box
talk
and
about
try to
this
make new
for-
friends. And
She's
it's
gonna
not
talk
going to... Thank you, Snarks.
for a
It's
really
just so
long
funny
time.
to me that you will
just
just
have
eat
to
up
ignore
whatever
it.
the Marge haters, whatever the
know.
Marge haters have to say. Lou eats it up. She comments on it. She acts like she's part of their crew. They're not going to claim you either, boo.
Nope.
Nobody's going to claim you.
They
Her main
most certainly-
source of intel right now is BL and W. Like, that's who you're having to get your information.
yeah,
with.
those are very reliable sources.
Like, yes, girl, you made it. We're gonna clap for you.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Yeah, she's got a team, all right.
I mean, yeah, you've got BL and W. Which are they going to start? Are they going to team up now, or BL and W? Or have they become so just completely ostracized from the community that they're now going to be homies?
Listen, if you're not even claimed by the Mog Hater Club, like, you gotta be a psycho. No, Tori, I don't know what you're talking about, Tori. But I personally think that now is the time everybody should just fucking ignore her. Everybody knows that she's a whole clown. So, like,
I agree. Watching her since she got those girls back, which is just disgusting, has been. It's hard for me to do. I did tune into her defending an 8-year-old posing as a 17-year-old, which I'm sorry, I threw up in my mouth. That was just deplorable. I mean, who the fuck can actually get themselves to say those words?
right, she doesn't have, I don't know, I'll be honest, I really don't know what the issue is, but she doesn't have any kind of, I don't know, JB, I wish I knew, but the zero self-awareness, right, the handsy dandy notebook, nobody is afraid, nobody. And
You're gonna write down a name.
right. I don't understand. And, like, but that's true too, Becca, right? Like, I was talking to somebody about it recently. I appreciate y'all. And like, here's my thing. I would never sit in a live and talk to myself. Okay. Ever. Like, there's nobody in the chat and she's just talking to herself. And to me, that's like, why do you do that? Right. But she's done it forever. She used to do it on Facebook. So like, this is new. Oh, I don't know anything about it. I'm still really behind because of the driving. It's going to take me like a day or two to catch up. The mouth noises are really annoying. Right, she argues with AI. Exactly, John. Like, what are you doing? I'll never understand it. But again, I don't have to.